Today we're going to be talking about one of the most controversial topics in fishing. Are bait boats cheating? So in this video we're not only going to discuss the controversies of bait boats, but also if they're worth getting if you want to get into serious carp fishing, and quite a bit more. Well, I've just got both the rods out, pretty much as good as I can get them. One out long with the bait boat to a little patch of pads, which I have seen doing loads of bites, and then one literally just in the margins, which with a little underarm flick. So I think everything's out pretty good. But anyway, with that out of the way, let's get on with the controversies of bait boats. Right, so to be honest, I'm just going to search it up. I've kind of got some opinions, but I feel like it'd be better to ask the internet, so... But before I could even finish my piece to the camera, my first rod was away. Despite it being quite battered, it was still a nice little common. Okay, so I might recast. I think I might have found a little hotspot here. Doesn't feel big though again, so I might be a little bit of a hot spot, but there's no big ones. Oh my days, I didn't even expect that. I just saw it just start to go. That's a mirror? That's a mirror. Oh my days. My net, why's my net locked? Come on, there we go. He's actually a really nice zipline here, really dark. Only the mouth was nice. Right, well, I've caught a mental old mirror. I'm not really sure what's going on with it. It's really like short and stumpy. All its fins are tiny. I think its pecs. Its pecs are really small. It's not a zipline, but it's really cool. Definitely get some carp kill on this one though. Oh, he's a funny old shape, that's for sure. Damn. And to be honest, up until a little while ago, I disliked them a lot. And in fact, it was in a video where I sort of said I did not like them. I thought they were sort of not right. And I got absolutely shit on in the comments. And you're now probably thinking, if I hate bait boats so much, why do I have one? And that effectively is because A, I needed them for a big project, big video that I've just finished. And B, the comments sort of, I wouldn't say changed my mind, but they, well, bait boats just grew on me after that a little bit. I still think they're sort of cheating, because even if I catch one, I wouldn't fully count the captures, but they can be so useful when the fish are really spooky, you know when you're trying to cast out and you're going to completely spook the fish. And pros and cons of bait boats. Let's see the pros. Pinpoint accuracy and stealth, as I've sort of already mentioned. Extended range, they allow anglers to fish up to 500 meters. I mean, I know my bait boat goes up to 300, but I think it's a bit excessive, but it is true. You don't have to be buying 12-foot rods, I guess. I wouldn't say it's as good, or like at that range you might as well just cast. Feature finding many modern units built in with GPS and sonar. They let you map the underwater topography, find drop-offs and return to the exact same spots, session after session. So that is definitely true. I don't have one that's that sophisticated, to be honest. I kind of like finding spots myself. I still don't fully agree with the whole sonar thing, but obviously, again, if you like using that kind of stuff, it's up to you, The next one is perfect for challenging conditions. They are highly effective in strong crosswinds, which is quite a big thing today. We've got a lot of crosswinds. I mean, you've got potentially a storm building on the horizon. And to be honest, it's quite useful, when you're in these strong crosswinds, and you're trying to cast out, you can just get messed up by the wind. Accessibility, they are a godsend for anglers with physical limitations, limited casting skills or disabilities, which would otherwise struggle repeatedly casting or spotting. Yeah, that's definitely true, to be fair, and they are very useful for that, so that is, yeah. Right, now we are moving on to the cons. Quality bait boats, batteries and accessories can range from a few hundred to thousands of pounds, which is true. To be fair, all the good bait boats are between 500 and 1,000 pounds. Venue banned because of the noise and complaints, unethical use or fears of over-disturbing the aquatic environment. Many waters and fish certificates ban them, which is true. I think linear fisheries have banned bait boats, or they've been banned for a long time. I actually don't really know much about that. Technical and battery issues. Bait boats are prone to malfunctions, getting lines caught in the propellers, running out of battery, or becoming stranded in the middle of the lake. Can't say that hasn't happened to me before, but that is definitely true. Again, casting is almost depends. It can be more practical in some cases. I guess if you're on a lake where there's no features and you're sort of just chucking solids out, there's no point in using a bait boat unless you're trying to get into like a little hole in the weed. The last one is that they can impact watercraft skills. This is one I'm genuinely a bit scared of because I feel like it could lessen my ability to cast. Over-reliance on a bait boat can lead to some anglers to neglect traditional watercraft, feature finding by, casting and understanding the lake bed, which is definitely true. Well, I'm into one. I lost one earlier, but I'm in now, and it feels like a better fish as well. I'm not saying it is, because it can be quite deceiving when you're playing them in. It's a good sign. Finally, the bobbin just went up. Seems there's a lot of fish in this area, just maybe slightly smaller ones. I think you're gonna have to try and net it there. There's no way I've had another one. Oh, that's not a carp, I don't think. We might have a bream on. Oh dear. Are we actually taking the mick? It's a big old bream too. I wish I was recording on the GoPro. This rod absolutely ripped off. Another common. It's a nice looking common though. There you go. Third one in. Bream. Just go back in. Right, we got 2 carp now to sort out. We got carp number 1, quite a misbehaving one, so we're going to get him right back into the net. Just hope he behaves. And we've actually got a pristine one now. We've got carp number 2. It's actually quite a nice one. They're all quite small fish, probably all under 10 pounds. Oh my days. There we are. Carp number 2, the most pristine one today so far. Might get another bite soon as well, which is mental. Quite an old one, quite rough skin. I'm literally getting liners now. So we're gonna get these 2 fish right back. Now, to be honest, my general opinion on bait boats is that they're great to use in like limited time scenarios, or if you don't really know the lake. But I think if you know the venue and stuff, it's just not worth it. Or if you aren't if you're casting the snags, I think it could be quite a good thing. Or casting tighter snags. But again, with like lily pads and stuff, you can just cast out with a lead, just clip up to them, and then just normally cast a solid out. So I think that's a bit more. It just depends really if you like them or not. I still got mixed opinions, even though I just blew 350 quid on one, but yeah. Right, the next question we're going to answer is, are bait boats worth it? So, as you can see, you won't be able to see actually by the looks of it. Wait, what? No. I didn't realise there were bait boats that costed £4,000. Right, so bait boats are highly worth it if you're targeting large or pressured waters. Need to place rigs in unreachable spots like under overhangs or fish at long distances. They offer unmatched stealth and precision, but require decent investment and are banned on some venues, yeah. So I think that's sort of, I guess, a good reason to invest into them. If you've got a lot of money and you're fishing some, you know, random snaggy waters, you might as well just blow the money on one, it depends. But if you're, I guess, trying to, you know, stay on a budget, I think it's probably not worth it. I'm going to be doing a big road trip across Europe, and that will probably require some bait boat usage, trying to get under overhanging snags and stuff, trying to be stealthy, fishing for some carp, which could be quite possibly older than me. I'm going to be fishing in some insane locations. Definitely subscribe if you want to see that, because that's going to be a whole nother level of documenting, much better than what I'm doing today. Well, I guess we can check how controversial are bait boats. Bait boats are highly controversial, particularly in carp fishing, dividing opinions between traditionalists who value creating skill and modern anglers who view them as efficient, precise tools. To be fair, that is very true. While widely permitted on many larger waters, they are completely banned on others due to etiquette issues. The cheating versus tool debate. For proponents argue that bait boats are highly effective at delivering bait and hook baits precisely to areas where casting is impossible, under overhanging branches, far bank margins, yeah, etc. They can also be crucial for anglers' physical limitations or shoulder injuries, which is 100%. Now it's for the people who dislike them. So traditionalists believe that they bypass fundamental angling skills like watercraft, casting, accuracy. Some view relying heavily on technology as an unfair advantage, calling it cheating, which is what I used to call it. I still think if you're relying on bait boats in some scenarios, you are cheating. I think I'm only really using it at this venue because it's because I want to demonstrate it. I think honestly, if I came here because it's a really easy venue, I'd probably just cast out. They're definitely a good tool if you use it in the right way, but I think like with everything, including stuff like AI, new stuff, I mean, I wouldn't say bait boats are massively new, but well, I guess in the last decade, I believe. Oh wait, what? Late 70s to early 80s? I thought it was like a thing in the last decade. I might actually be stupid. Well, that's something you've learned today. But currently, in all honesty, I want one of those rods to go because I've been waiting now quite a while for a bite. Instantly, after putting that out there, I knew I should have moved it. It's definitely bigger. Just trying to go into the lilies. No. Big common. It's a big common. Ooh. I thought that move could pay off. No. Got momentum. Oh shoot, no. No way. No, it's just come off. It's just come off, no. No way. It's just come off. No. Well, is that not lovely? The one fish I hook into, the one big one, that was probably close to getting on for maybe 20 pounds. Yeah, it needs to come off. Because it goes into one like tiny little scampy lily pad. Well anyway, it's the end of my session, so that would have been my last fish. I guess it's okay, I will probably be back at some point, maybe doing another debate or doing some other challenges. That's sort of what I'm going to do on this venue, as the fish aren't particularly big and relatively easy to catch. But anyway, with that said, thank you for sticking with me for so long. Leave your opinions on bait boats in the comments down below and have a good one.